being somebody who they believe is Saddam Hussein or looks like him, you know, and then he drives off and like, have a good day, you know. And then he goes off. So then in the meantime, while they're waiting for this guy, they go back in the store because it's cold out, because it's, you know, Christmas time or whatever. And so then the guy's like, get the hell out of my store unless you're good. But we just bought a bottle of wine from you. And then he's like, no, you got to buy something else. And so then George turns, and you know it's a small liquor store, and all these bottles fall. So then you see him because he didn't have any more money or whatever. So then he ends up with the, like, outside with no coat. So he loses his coat. So then Elaine's like, where the hell is that George? What's taking him so long to get a bottle of wine? They should be here by now. You know, but they had to wait for that Saddam Hussein guy. So then they get, in the meantime, while she's waiting, somebody with a cane hits her toe. And she's like, my toe. And then she's like,
he spotted it too. Yeah, he challenged, if they would have challenged her, then they can see past.
Or whatever. So then when she goes, when George gets here, I'm gonna, you know, and then you hear, you know, like, bleeped out. And then on the way there, he's like, oh, Elaine's gonna be mad. It took so long. And then he's like, and then Kramer's like, so? And he's like, well, I'm a little bit afraid of her. And then at the end, when they walk in, where the hell are you? And then she's like, I only got a broken toe here, you know, because we were waiting on you. And she's like, you know, ready to like attack him, and then it, you know, it ends. You know how they always have like more than one story. Oh, and you know, Merry Christmas. We're gonna sing Merry Christmas to you right now. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's enough.
That's enough? Okay, because I don't know the next line anyway.
To me.
Oh, you're done? I don't know how to use this.
I don't know how to
say hi to her.
Oh,
I did.
I'm supposed to?
You hung up on her.
When?
I said Merry
so
Christmas
she's
to
coming
her,
back.
and then I started singing.
You hung up on her.
I didn't know.
Well, he didn't know.
Is she there? Hello?
No. You hung up on her.
Well, it was accidental. It
It's
wasn't
still
like
up?
second
Silent,
goal.
they're silent.
We still got a
They
couple.
just fumbled the Packers and they got it back.
Yeah.
Hello, Rose. Did you get our song? What is this?
Come on, Brendan, run! Oh, come on!
We were singing to you. Did you hear it?
Much of his career in Miami has disappeared.
Well,
Yeah, but before that. Well, that's us. We're the noisy group. But yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Judy's gonna bring some food to you too later today. All right. Oh, good. Your case is coming back. Well, listen, I'm gonna get off the phone because the Packers are getting excited. So we're at Linda's house. It's Christmas Day. And we watched the Packers beat the lowly Miami Dolphins. On TV is the 70s show, and everybody's playing with their phones and or watching the TV.
We're playing with you.
And Judy's playing with me. So Linda, do you want to hear my car battery story? That battery? Would you? You have to have a little bit of pay a little attention to the story. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, about 1 month ago, my car battery would not start the car. How did we know that, right, honey?
It wouldn't start.
Yeah. That was the first tip-off. So I said, there must be something wrong with the battery. So we put out a call to the neighbors. Come here, come here. I have jumper cables. Please jump my car. So, no, they were all like, I'll be there in a half hour, or I could be there in 15 minutes. So in the meantime, I pulled out our battery charger, which I bought the good one, which has a booster that gives you like a boost just to actually start a dead car. So I plugged it in. I was watching out because it was real slippery out, and I got it and I plugged it in, and what do you think happened?
It started.
It started the car, and I was so happy. So I took it off and put it away, and then I drove the car to the doctor's office, which was a risk because at the doctor's office is way downtown, which could be real trouble. So I went to the doctor's office and did the business there, and I come back out to the car, and guess what?
Didn't start.
It did start. I was so happy. So I drove the car home and parked it in the parking lot, and I thought, whatever was wrong with it is fixed, So along when I was jumping the car with the jumper cables, the starter cables, I found out that the positive connector was a little loose. That could be problems. So I sort of tightened it up as good as I could get it, and then the next morning, guess what? The car did not start.
Was it because it was cold?
It was cold, and the battery might have. Who knows? So I hooked the battery charger back up and got it to start. And this was like we went to go to the grocery store, and we were at the grocery store, and we had nose to nose with another car. And Judy got out of the car because we just had to pick up the groceries, and they loaded it in the trunk. And by the time, I don't like to have the engine on because they have to breathe the fumes then, right by the. So I shut the engine off, which was a big dumb move. And so just like a minute later, I tried to start the car. It would not start. So Judy says, "Oh no," and I said, "Oh no." And then Judy got on the phone to try to call the truck to come out because we had that kind of insurance. But that takes like an hour, And I have my jumper cables, and I'm waving them around. And a lady came who was nose to nose with us, and she says, "Give me them cables, I'll hook you up." And we went and we hooked it up, and what happened?
It started.
It started. And we were like, "So thank you, I want to give her money." She says, "No." She said, people should help people. And I was like, "You are right." So then we went home.
Thank you.
And I parked the car. And then when it didn't start again then?
I don't know.
She says she can't remember, but this is like the 5th time it wouldn't start. And I thought, well, it's probably because of that looseness. So I called up Don. I said, "I'll get it over to you. Can you try to tighten this thing down so it'll start?" He says, "Yes, I'm only here for about 10 minutes, but you come." And he let me right in. I didn't even have to wait. No appointment necessary. Pulled in, and he got the special wrenches out, and he's cranking that thing. And he said, "I can't make it tight. It's so gafooey, it won't tight." He says, "But I know a secret. I'll put 2 cotter pins standing up next to the stud and put the connector on and then crank it down." Cotter pins, and they worked. It gave enough bite. So I got the car going again, and I would go home. And we were so happy, like we really figured this out. And again, it would not start. And I was like, "No, Don, that ain't helping." So we got the car started with the starter thing again. And this time Judy says, "What did you say?" Judy?
What?
What did you say the 5th time?
You need a new battery.
You need a new battery. And she's the car girl. She knows stuff.
I have common sense.
Was your thing making like that click, click, click sound?
Oh, it was clickety clacking and clickety clacking.
No, that's like a battery thing.
It was good. Clickety clack, clickety. Actually, that's the solenoid failing. If you want to know the the charging. But so then I said, okay, that's enough of this, and I dug out my receipt from my in my glove compartment, which was neatly right there, because I bought that battery almost exactly 2 years ago. It has a 3-year warranty, and I bought it at the AutoZone. So I powered her up, and I drove her up to Menominee Falls, which is like, now we're getting out of, in the danger zone if you have a failed battery. And I pulled it into place, and I said to the lady, I said, here's what I think, is that stud, I think it's called the anoid, it was loose somehow, and the sleeve around it eroded the lead, and now it wobbles around. It won't get a good connection. And she's like listening to that, and then she said, I still have to go out and test the battery. She gets her little tester kit, and we go out, and I had to hold the hood up because it wants to fall down on your head. So I held it up, and you know what she said? She said, this battery is bad. I know, it's been bad for like 5 times now, but she said, no, it is bad. You can get a replacement battery. She said, but we feel a little funny about using your old connector, which is good, who knows? I said, no, that's the one that Don just put on. I says, the problem was with the old stud. And so I says, just go ahead and do it. She says, well, just so you know, if it doesn't work, you're the one. So I said, okay, I was so happy I got a brand new battery. And guess what the price of a battery is nowadays? $183. And she just put it, another fella comes out, and he put it on. And then he forgot to put the, where it clamps down so it doesn't flop around. That was the original problem. It was probably flopping around, and it caused that problem. So I said, did you get that hooked in there? Oh, I forgot. And then he needed a flashlight. It's cold out. And I let the hood bounce off his head a little bit, but not that much. And then he was done, and I fired it up, and guess what? It works. Now, what do we have, honey? A brand new battery.
You park yours outside, right?
Yeah. It just couldn't take that 9-degree, and it wasn't below 0 one day.
It started right up with the new battery.
The new battery.
Time.
And guess who was right about this?
Car girl.
Car girl. Last time the car had a problem, it was kind of rumbling when it ran right off the line. It would go a little bit. Not that much, but a little.
I know you park yours outside. We should get that little drip charge.
I do, but yeah, I have a charger like that. Maybe you're right.
You just set it on.
Trickle charge.
The other day, you just plug it in your.
On board.
Plug it in at night. It's a little your smoke. Your lighter is.
Really?
And the light from the sun trickle charges your battery.
Right. No kidding. So solar fed. Huh? Where do you get it? AutoZone?
My sister got one for me. I said, I need one of those because I parked one of the cars outside.
Yeah.
Had it for a few years, and it's like.
I was worried about leaving my charger out because it's a nice one. I paid about $90 for it. A real nice charger.
No, this is just like.
I know this is on
just
board.
Like this.
Yeah.
You set it on your dash little thing, and you plug it in.
So I always worried somebody steal it, but that probably won't. Yeah, maybe I should find one of those.
Because I work, when I work 12 hours a lot of times in the winter time, it's cold. A lot of people are going on and ain't starting.
Did you ever hear this story? Like, if you turn your car in a different direction, it will keep it from getting that cold. Or put a piece of cardboard in front of your radiator. Like cold weather can't figure out how to get past the cardboard to get at the radiator. I sure outsmarted that. But
It helps with the wind.
it worked for me. It did. It really did work. It helps with the wind.
Now use your phone. I should tell my mom we're coming tomorrow. Not tonight. She might take a
Well, yeah, if you park it with the wind's coming right in your fender.
So you agree with that theory that wind is can't figure out a cardboard. They say you should put your car up against the wall.
That's what I do, so the wind that comes out of north or the west can't really get at it.
But do you think wind chill really affects a piece of metal as like would a human being? I don't know. I always did, but it worked. That's the thing. It does work, so I go along with it.
Your battery's on the opposite side of your radiator over in this corner, right? The wind is coming right through your fender.
Ah.
It's possible.
Possible, yeah. But in a 12-hour.
After 12 hours.
We're not. Did you think we were coming today with that food?
Don't forget Andy.
I thought so.
Uh-oh.
You said you didn't have a Santa sweater.
I don't.
That's why. Did you catch it before? I was trying to kind of lead
And
into
it
it.
matches the box so well.
It does.
It's just like a open sweater, and then I got that extra little
What's this?
top that's extra see it's just a sweater that doesn't button. So then I got you
Yeah.
that to go underneath it.
Oh, that one didn't come with it.
No, it's like separate.
Well, thank you. I will wear it every Christmas from now on, forever.
Well, you didn't have a thing.
I don't.
Now come on in and do one turn. Turn.
Oh, there you
Oh
go.
yeah.
Oh.
And beautiful. Oh, and back. Nice. And we're out. Oh, it's my birthday party.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tom. Happy birthdays to you.
Yeah. Uh-oh, here we go. Old people graffiti. The big print edition. For a good time, call somebody younger. See, it's like in a bathroom stall. You know?
They don't know you then.
Do, 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 do.
That's funny that he just came from the bathroom too.
Yeah. Paul Revere was here. That's how old you are. I got no teeth. They're all gone. Accidentally dropped them into the John. I went from raising cane to lowering my cholesterol.
That's right.
If you can read this, the bifocals are working. And last but no, there's more. Waiting on the toilet, trying to take a CR blank P.
Or as Tom
Launching
calls
one.
it, launching one.
Nothing down there's working, so I guess I'll just take a nap. Flush twice because you can't remember if you flushed once yet. Here I sit, broken-hearted. I'm old. Ooh. Nothing could be sadder than an uneventful bladder. In the morning, I forgot to go. See how that is? I forgot to go. And then it says, now look inside. Here comes the punchline. Quit stalling at the stall, bathroom stall. Have a happy birthday. And it says, happy birthday to me. Love always, Linda and Scott. And there's a little like tic-tac-toe thing there.
That's a very, very appropriate
nice
card for Tom.
Yes.
That was a Tom card. See, and yours is all how wonderful she
Wonderful.
is. Graffiti in the bathroom.
The other day he was talking
It
about
is a Hallmark,
somebody
too.
in the somebody in the bathroom, and he said, "Oh, he's probably launching one." And I started laughing so hard. So now that's all I say to him.
Well, let's see. Did you open yours?
Well, he also
have it
has dreams
on.
of being an astronaut.
Yeah.
I have my present on Tom.
I see. That's beautiful. You look like Mrs. Claus. Ready? We're gonna open our gifts.
If you wish to leave a record of your call, please take your message to the sound of the tone.
You look like a big piece of dentine gum.
I think it has kind of a very holiday charm about it. Kind of a Perry Como relaxed look.
Yeah.
But yet it has a little bit of that Nat King Cole class.
Let me read the directions on here.
And now we have gifts for Linda and
here.
Scott. These are Christmas gifts.
Yes.
And the first one Linda has is
Pfannkuchen.
a Kuchen.
That's German for pancake.
A pancake
And then
cooking.
the oatmeal soap.
Oatmeal soap. How
You
nice.
can actually eat this.
It's edible.
Why don't you try take a big bite and let's watch?
If you swear,
Well, I remember my mom and my dad stuck a bar of soap in my mouth when I swore.
Yeah.
what is this?
He has that like an applesauce. My neighbor made that. I got it from
Ooh.
her. Yeah.
That's
kind of
homemade
neat.
stuff.
Yeah, that's
They have a
Homemade
farm.
applesauce.
They pick
Ooh,
the apples themselves
I like
up in
that.
Shawano.
Shawano.
We have more
Apple
room in-
jam.
I think
we have room in the fridge.
It could be
Well, thank you,
another kind
guys.
of fruit too. She had a lot of cherries.
You know,
and
the
stuff in
the
there.
applesauce will go really good with the Pfannkuchen. In
Yes.
fact, that's one of the things
That's
that,
it.
that
Yes,
they
it will.
suggest.
Apple butter, that's what it's called.
Oh.
The apple, but
Yeast.
Yeah, it's all complete.
For days. 5 hours one day, 6 hours one day.
Really?
5
Wow.
hours one day.
You have more patience than I do.
So finally I stood in this one spot and I walked it 30 feet by 50 feet. And 27 times she made that circle. Looking at stuff in there. Yeah, so I'm not moving.
27 times.
27 times.
What happened?
You
Shopping.
was telling me a shopping ordeal. Got like in trouble with her mom. She was about, I don't know, 7 or 6 or so, probably 7. Because at some point we got old enough where we were able to go shopping to buy our parents gifts. We didn't have any money as kids, maybe 60, 70 cents you save up all year. And I would buy my mom the same thing almost every year, one of those little gagushkas, the little nylon scarf. And, you know, you buy them at the Woolworths for like 49 cents. And I seemed like that's what I bought. And all the other kids bought similar things. And Linda, she went out and she bought those little plastic drinking cups. Little, not even, you know.
Champagne.
No, they were all just cups. And she had about 6 of them, different colors, plastic. And they, you know, it's about 8 ounces maybe of. So my mom was scolding her or trying to tell her she was being punished. And Linda got really mad because that's how
Oh, kidding.
even at 7. And she goes and, do you ever hear this story?
Yeah, about 20 times.
Oh,
Well, go ahead.
am I telling it good so far?
Yeah.
Not leaving anything out?
You're doing great.
Okay, so she goes to the other room, and she had it in a little bag, you know, from the store. And my mom's by this kitchen, and Linda comes out and she shows her the cups. She says, "This is what you're getting for Christmas. Like, I'm ruining your Christmas. Take that." My mother breaks out into like laughter. Like, she started laughing. Like, she just couldn't stop laughing. "Don't you understand? This is what you're getting for Christmas."
She loves surprising people.
It was so much of a surprise to her, and she felt like she was really punishing my mom. And my mom couldn't stop laughing, and Linda run off crying. You know, she was inconsolable. Like, how could she not care that I showed her gift? It's like, Linda, not everybody's like you.
I like the story where the crayfish fell over in the kitchen and gave her PTSD for
That was something. I was in the kitchen too. My dad, he was fishing, and he got a bucket full of crayfish that he used for bait. And it was one of those styrofoam ones, and they had a wire rim around it. You probably know which one I mean. Kind of a nice one, Herders. And me and Linda were playing in the kitchen on the floor, and he come in the breezeway, bippity bop, and a darn thing caught on the lip of the stair, the step into the kitchen. You know, they're right there. It caught on there, and 18 and the water crayfish went spattering across the floor. It was like an invasion. And it, for some reason, it almost got evenly spaced. It was the most amazing thing you see. Now, it avoided me because I was more against the wall, and it went right after Linda. And she saw it, and she screamed, and the water got on her, and she ran over towards the refrigerator, and they all went that way. And she was screaming and crying. And then next thing you know, she runs out of the house. The front door must have been open. She gets out of there screaming like a banshee, and she gets down to the sidewalk there, and she grabs onto that little tree. Now that tree's big, but she grabbed onto that tree and was so afraid and scared. And so, you know, we all laughed, and my dad went out there to try to comfort her, and she had to like peel her fingers off one at a time from that tree.
Sure.
She was so afraid of those things.
Dad, I think you should come and cut the ham.
Oh,
All right. Hang on, it's almost done with the story.
that's the end of the story.
That's the story.
That's it. Oh, look at you. What's a longer story?
Yeah, I like to hear stories about her.
Yeah, that was it.
I grab the milk. Or no, I go to the refrigerator. It's like, no, what did I come here for? What do I need? Let me go back to the recipe. Where's the recipe? And I'd be looking at the table. I'm like, I got a little kitchen, you know.
Are you strong, Eden?
And then it was like, then, and the milk's on the kitchen table. Then I finally, wow.
Are we lying? No?
Hi, girl. Merry Christmas, shirt.
You don't want to?
Huh?
You
Do that. These are all the boxes. And then
For you?
there's another bag like
I
this.
can't.
Full of boxes. Yeah, I have
It's hard.
like for your
It
presents
is,
and
isn't
stuff.
it?
We'll open up gifts when
open this.
Auntie comes.
I
Okay,
tried,
first
I
I will, but first these two coats gotta.
These are cool. These are cool. These are cool.
Aiden.
These are cool.
What did the tomato say to the other tomato?
Why keep missing out on important conversations or waste thousands of dollars? Call and get 2 CIC recharge hearing
Say
aids
to
for
who?
only $290.
What
I know what it is.
Free shipping.
What the
Just say it. I can't hear you.
1498. Again, that's 859-1498.
That's what I said. What did the tomato say to the tomato?
ketchup?
Yeah.
Hurry up or I'll be ketchup. Ah! That's a good one.
Yeah,
I never heard it, but
I have a
two
game.
tomatoes.
I have a game.
Okay.
So I have to say a joke and you guys have to try to answer it.
All right. Okay.
Okay. You line it up real quick.
What do you call cheese that's not yours?
Oh, that's nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese.
I know that.
Oh, wait. You have to raise your hand.
Oh.
Nacho cheese.
Raise your hand. I have to call on somebody.
Whatever is most convenient.
Raise your hand.
Nacho cheese.
Grandpa's 1 point. What did the Pokemon say to the Pokemon?
Peek. My hands up, but I'm not calling.
Pikachu.
No, it's
Pokemon.
Pikachu!
If you wish to leave a record of your call, please state your message at the sound of the tone.
Skeptical about him having this money.
That one's pretty good size though.
Well, these were, you know, like dimes and nickels.
Yeah, that is.
And they're all like super careful. But there he was with this money, you know, and like, and he had some dollars in there and a 5.
That other one I told her, I said, I want you to make that every once in a while, that
Wow, right?
cauliflower and
Olive oil, so now it's
And what was it? Sour cream, cauliflower.
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese.
Oh.
Oh man.
Isn't it
She got
good?
something today with the broccoli though.
Come in, we got plenty of food.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello, Merry Christmas. Come on in. Here, let me take your
She made something today with broccoli. Oh, there's Tommy Brady. Hey, I got that. Did you win or lose?
We won.
The card game.
We won.
Hi.
Oh, the card game's still going on. It's postponed for right now. Hello, hello.
Hello.
It's postponed for right now. Hello, hello.
Hello.
I haven't seen your cousin in a while.
It's how you doing?
Christmas, very good.
Who's
Hi
that
there.
guy?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
That's my brother Tom.
Hi.
That's his wife Judy.
I'm Judy.
This is my little cousin
Hi.
Cedric.
That's my husband Scott, if you don't remember him. And I think you know this one. Come on.
It's still going on. It's postponed because we have to come here, then we gotta go to my daddy's house and then go back and finish the game.
It still didn't finish?
Still ain't done.
We was playing for like 45 minutes.
What kind of cards do you play? Poker?
They were playing
No,
Uno.
it's Uno.
Uno.
It's Uno.
Oh, Uno.
Yeah, it's.
Ooh, you
But the game is intense.
money on that line, eh?
But it was only
I wish,
one game
'cause
and it
now-
hasn't even finished
Yeah,
yet.
it's only one game and we
Sleep all night yet?
playoff.
Still every 3 hours.
We are by half again.
A, B, C, D.
Something between the Giants and Washington.
Yeah. We still probably have to have a couple more teams lose. I just don't know yet. They'll bring it out and they'll say something with it probably within tomorrow or something. But I feel like we can get Minnesota and Detroit.
Maybe.
Man, that
They
guy.
both.
But the fact is, Minnesota's got nothing to play for. Really.
Yeah.
So they may just they
So-
may try to protect their
Yeah,
players.
They probably don't play their
They're not gonna
starters.
run.
I mean, then again, they might just because they playing us, another rivalry team.
Yeah.
But it'll be for them not to play their starters because you're outside the code.
Exactly.
Anything can happen. They don't want to listen. Oh well.
Yeah.
But
You could be a coach.
I think we can pull it off.
All your big nose in there.
Turn it on.
All right. What is your name?
Giovanni Press,
What is your age?
15,
And what school do you go to?
Galore in Lutheran
What's
High
your
School.
favorite subject?
Biology.
Biology,
And are you above average or just average student?
Above average.
above average,
What is your other activities?
chess, I
Chess
play chess.
and soccer.
I used to play
This
soccer.
is a big soccer. Very good. And now this is the gold star question. What do you think is the true meaning of Christmas?
Giving.
Giving.
And what's the Bible
And
verse?
what's
For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life.
very nice. That's
Very
the best one yet.
Gio, I am so proud
I
of you.
am proud. What does the box say? It says, a Long John Christmas.
Holly jolly.
Oh, a Holly John.
Holiday.
I thought you were getting Long
Have
John.
a holly jolly Christmas. And in
What
case
if it
you
wasn't that?
haven't heard,
They are Long Johns.
Grandma screwed up on that. I bought 2 blues. I thought I bought gray.
Yeah, where?
Very
You know what about
nice.
them? Those look great.
It's blue.
What about it?
Really?
I went to the store because they didn't have the size.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
So I ended up buying the blue. And then I bought another blue
Yeah.
Now you're gonna probably have to try them on.
from at home.
I see nothing.
Santa.
Judy's one that believes children should try on the item.
No, let's not
Try,
do that.
but I have like
Yeah, but
so
he's
many
big.
clothes.
And she'll have you take your
No.
t-shirt off down to the
We're not
bare
doing that.
skins.
Sorry, Judy,
All right.
we're not doing that.
Sorry, Judy.
Unless you want to. You want me to pull
He's
that
too
up?
big for that. I did that too, but my grandson.
no, I don't want
He
to.
was
No, I'm
3 years
trying
old.
to-
He says, "You're not gonna let
I'm
me
trying
go
to
until
fold
you
it
until I
back in
say
so it
yes."
fits in
Yeah.
the box.
Mercy, yeah.
And she says, "Yeah."
I said, come on, try these.
All right, fine then.
No.
3-year-old.
You're
Fine.
not going to stop, are you? I said, nope.
So then she gets the garment on the little
Here,
boy
just so it
who's
fits in the
squirming around, and she says, and he's like wanting to take it off now. She says, "No, you don't. You have to go model for all the people in the room.
Where's Grandpa?
Wait!
Can you just put that in the playroom then?
Giovanni,
So Grandpa, we need a garbage bag.
say, Aiden, can I ask you a question real quick? Here, sit down.
Been had them like all day.
All right.
No, I didn't.
What is your name?
You got it on that?
Yes.
Okay.
What is your name?
Aiden.
And what is your age?
8.
8, are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, what school do you go to?
Peace Lutheran.
Preschool Dubu? What?
Peace Lutheran.
Oh, Peace Lutheran, very good school. What's your teacher's name?
holding the baby.
Mrs. Radecki.
Don't put that, wait.
You're being interviewed, don't you?
We're being talked to. Just one more question. Are you a good
Can you
student?
grab another chair, Gio?
Yes, good. And what's your favorite type of subject in school?
Math.
Math. Very nice.
Hey, Aiden, guess what?
And I have one more question. One last question. Here it comes. This is the one. This is the bonus round. What do you think is the true meaning of Christmas?
Jesus' birthday.
Jesus' birthday. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. That's very good. And what else? Do you have any more questions for the plaintiff?
Here, Gio.
Do you like the cookies?
Do you like the cookies?
Those are good, aren't they?
All right.
I
Go
actually
ahead
have more on my-
and
You want to take the top? Oh, wait,
enjoy
Aiden wants
your
to open
cookie.
up his.
cannot defeat me. That is my seat.
Okay, Aiden, you want to open up your gift?
You wish to leave a record of your call. Please
Bill.
She got their Christmas bill.
Oh, is that?
No, that's not yours.
This is it.
What does it say?
This is Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Cedric.
Ah.
you wish to leave a record of your call. Please state your message with the sound of the tone. Please state your message with the sound of the tone.
This is a Sonic toy.
You're looking at the stuff.
He already ripped it, looked at it,
Right.
and covered it back up. It
Yeah,
said,
you're looking at it.
it said, let me guess, let me guess.
What kind of stuff?
I did not actually look. When
Yes,
I
you
was
did.
trying to guess, I covered it back. No,
Did you get Jill?
I really was looking at Grandma when I opened when I scratched it.
Do you remember when we were in Florida and all you? I know you're getting older, but I thought you still.
Yeah, he's getting older. He won't even let me
It's cool.
give him a spoonful of cereal the other day. Right?
What'd you get? Let me see.
Huh?
It's a Krabby Patty cup.
Right,
Oh,
Jill?
that's cute.
You won't even let me give you a spoonful of cereal the other day.
Oh, yeah.
He's not too old for that. Is
Tom
he?
lets me feed
He
him.
wouldn't let me feed him the other day. I
you-
tried to feed him a spoonful of cereal and he
Would
was
you
like,
like
nah.
Grandma feed
But
you?
he let Grandma feed him all that time
So
with
he
the
was like
noodles,
10?
with the spoon and everything.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I remember
I sit at
that.
the table. Yep.
Hey, he wanted to
I
be
got a
fed.
Super Mario.
He could be 21 years old if he wanted to be fed. I could do
Yeah, and them
that.
Legos stay in your
Hey, he
room.
wanted mac and cheese.
I feed you all the time. So we discussed no more Legos after this year.
But that was a big one.
But we discussed no more Legos after this year or they will get thrown out.
You know, Debbie
So it would
Beacon
just be a
used to
waste of your
let me
money.
feed her.
Seriously.
Because I think it was the
He
advent
puts
calendar
everything
thing.
in his mouth.
He just
Yeah.
opened them and they was
Debbie-
all over the living
Debbie
room
was
floor. I
like-
go
she'd
to
be
vacuum and it's
I thought
just.
it was like
and
a.
it's just like,
Get away
I
from
thought
me.
it was 24.
He had
no, the
had
little Lego things
pieces.
that he in his advent calendar. They had like the chocolate one and they had like a what was his Sonic or
He had 3 different
somebody's
advent
had
calendars.
Star Wars.
I kept the Sonic one in my room.
No, I'm talking about whatever Aiden opened. It was all
he had
over
a
the floor.
Star
It was
Wars.
he had
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars.
That's what it was.
And it was
It's about
Legos
a fireplace.
all over.
I'm trying to vacuum up.
I
Keep
didn't
picking
know
up
what
little
that
Legos.
was.
Keep
I
picking
thought
up
it
little
was
Legos. Like
24.
yeah.
After this year,
Like little figurines.
No, she kept
It
saying
had
no more.
figurines.
no more Legos at all.
All right, no more Legos.
I'm telling you that. I don't care if they ask for it. The answer is no. No. You will waste your money because I will throw it out.
Well, that's not fair. I keep my Legos in my room.
No more
Build
Legos
mine
after
now.
this year.
I can't.
What is that?
Well, if you got them in your room, that's different.
Yeah, I build them now.
That's for TJ?
You're just saying no
Yeah.
more Legos.
Oh, he's sleeping.
Oh, they love that stuff.
What is that thing called?
Oh, TJ, look at your dad.
Mom.
It's got a light on and everything. Is that like a little bear or what is that?
Mom.
Oh wow.
You know what that is?
Like he still got his
It's a little
password.
dog.
My pal Scout.
It's a dog, right?
Yeah.
It sings and it has a little light.
It has a little like safety light. I love it. What could be better? It's cute and it's safe.
Hey, stop.
Aiden.
Did you lose something, Gio?
Duty.
No.
Chill.